Welcome back to the channel. We need to talk about Nikki Crawford's journey as Lexie Carver, because her return from the dead has officially reached its emotional conclusion this week. And when I say emotional, I mean I am still actively recovering from what we are watching unfold. The actress is going to share her final devastating scenes with James Reynolds' Abe and Tyler Joseph Andrews' Theo on Friday, August 21. And you guys, it is not looking good. In fact, it is looking like the absolute worst case scenario. I just have to ask right up front, what were the writers thinking? Who actually believes this is going to end well for anyone involved? We all knew that bringing a legacy character like Lexie back from the dead was a massive gamble. We all knew that Dr. Rolf's experimental Versavix drug was a ticking time bomb. But to bring her back, let Abe and Theo fall completely back in love with the idea of having their family whole again, just to rip her away, it feels cruel. It just feels so unnecessarily cruel. And the fans on social media are absolutely losing their minds over this, and frankly, I don't blame them one bit. But let's back up and talk about how we get to this horrible Friday episode, because the drama leading up to it is infuriating. Theo and Abe are completely rightfully furious because it turns out EJ DiMera has been hiding Lexie down in the DiMera tunnels. Yes, the tunnels. Instead of getting her actual medical treatment when she started failing, EJ decided to play God again and stash his dying sister underground like some kind of dark science experiment. I mean, seriously. EJ has always been arrogant. He has always thought he knew best, but this is a new low even for him. He completely robbed Abe and Theo of precious time with her because he was too proud or too scared to admit that his miracle cure was a complete failure. And so when the truth finally comes out, all hell breaks loose. Abe and Theo find out what EJ has been doing, and the sheer rage they feel is palpable. You can just feel the anger radiating off the screen. They immediately rush Lexie to the hospital, desperate for a miracle, desperate for anything that can reverse the damage. But it's too late, which brings us to Kayla Johnson. Poor Kayla. Mary Beth Evans is an absolute powerhouse, and she always nails these heavy, emotional medical scenes, but you have to feel for the character here. Kayla is the one who has to look Abe, her longtime friend, a man who has already suffered so much in the eye, and deliver a massive, crushing blow to his family. She has to be the bearer of the worst news imaginable. Kayla runs the tests, she looks at the charts, and she has to tell Abe and Theo that Lexie is completely out of time. There is nothing the hospital can do. The drug failed, her body is shutting down, and there is no coming back from this. Lexie is dying, and there is absolutely nothing they can do to stop it. And here is the part that makes it so much worse. The part that really just twists the knife. EJ and Lexie already knew. They knew there was no hope left. Lexie knew she was dying again, and she let EJ hide her away because she didn't want to put Abe and Theo through the agony of watching her slip away a second time. Maybe I'm being too harsh on Lexie here, because she was acting out of love. But the betrayal Abe and Theo must feel in that moment has to be astronomical. They were kept in the dark while the woman they love was deteriorating in a cold, damp tunnel. Okay, that sounded dramatic, but you get what I mean. It's just a horrific situation all around. So now Theo and Abe are forced to face the reality that Lexie doesn't have much time left. They have to find a way to say goodbye. Again, and this time, it's going to be permanent. Or, as permanent as death can ever be in Salem. But the spoilers are making it very clear that Lexie is genuinely a goner this time. The magic serum is gone, the science failed, and the Grim Reaper is actually collecting his due. Let's just zoom out for a second and look at the bigger pattern here. Days of Our Lives loves to torture Abe Carver. They really do. Think about everything this man has been through. He lost Lexie in 2012 to a brain tumor. It destroyed him. He spent years mourning her, raising Theo alone, trying to rebuild his life. He finally finds a safe harbor with Paulina Price. They build a life together. And then, boom, Lexie is resurrected. Abe is torn. Paulina steps aside so he can be with his true love. And Abe completely upends his life to welcome Lexie back. And for what? For a few weeks of false hope? Now he is going to lose her all over again, and he has already alienated Paulina in the process. He is going to be left with absolutely nothing. It's just tragic. And then there's Theo. Tyler Joseph Andrews has been playing this so well, but my heart just breaks for the character. Theo relies on stability. He has been through so much trauma. He was just a kid when his mom died the first time. To have her back, to start writing in his journal about his hopes and his dreams for their family, only to have it all ripped away because his uncle EJ wanted to play mad scientist. Theo's fury at EJ is going to change him. I really think this is going to fundamentally alter Theo's relationship with the DiMera family forever. How do you ever forgive someone for hiding your dying mother in a tunnel? You don't. You just don't. The scenes on Friday, August 21 are going to be a tearjerker. Nikki Crawford did a really beautiful job stepping into this iconic role, and it's a shame her run has to end this way. She brought a lot of grace to Lexie's return, but the storyline itself was just doomed from the start. I'm honestly a bit tired of the show using resurrections just for shock value if they aren't going to commit to keeping the character around. It feels cheap. It feels like emotional manipulation of the audience. But we will all be watching. We will all be sitting on our couches with boxes of tissues, watching Abe and Theo hold Lexie's hands as she fades away. We will watch Kayla stand in the doorway with tears in her eyes. We will watch EJ probably standing in the hallway, drowning in his own toxic guilt. It's going to be a masterclass in acting, even if the writing choices make me want to throw my remote at the television. So prepare yourselves, you guys. The end of the week is going to be brutal. Lexie Carver's second chance at life is officially over, and the fallout is going to leave Salem completely shattered. I don't know how Abe recovers from this. I don't know how Theo moves forward. But I do know that EJ DiMera better watch his back, because the Carver men are not going to let this go. And honestly, they shouldn't.